Welcome back. So, Amber, what's the band? What are we doing?
We are doing We Came as Romans. If we're looking at genres specifically, they are not listed as an emo band.
Oh, interesting.
But
okay.
I would argue that this is the direction that emo has taken recently. The whole emo that we were seeing in like 2005, 2006, I feel that that emo has pretty much died out at this point. And I feel like a lot of those kids that were listening to that music have moved on to music like this. Some background information on them. Do you know the school, Troy Athens High School?
Yes.
They are from that high school.
No.
Yes, they are. So as high school seniors, they formed this band in 2005. Only one I'm not sure if he's from Troy Athens. His name's Kyle. He joined the band 3 years later. This kind of music, I wasn't super into it at this point. Like, Escape the Fate was like my introduction to that kind of music.
Sure.
The next thing I listened to was A Day to Remember, which was way heavier than I was used to. And then We Came as Romans was like another level. Changed a lot of my thoughts on metalcore music. Two singers in this band. Rough singer, his name is Dave. And the clean vocals, his name is Kyle. Try to destroy me. Kyle actually died August 25th of 2018.
All the lies don't hold me, but they're sinking in my skin.
He died of an accidental drug overdose.
Did some people think that he might have done it? Wow.
So this was very recent. This was
I'm sorry.
This was a big heartbreak for me and my friends.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was, we couldn't believe it, you know, and
Yeah.
especially from a band so close to home.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
That's
it came as a huge heartbreak for the fans and the band, as I'm sure you can tell.
Just in case it's not obvious, I wanted to point out, doing these shows has been very emotionally draining for the five of us, for all the guest performers. But it's been a learning experience, and it's been therapeutic playing these songs that Kyle helped create, and these songs have meant so much to him. We've learned the importance of being honest with our feelings.
interesting, like electronic embellishments.
Yes.
It's subtle enough that it doesn't change the flavor of it
Yes.
at all. It's really done really well, I think.
I agree.
Well, it's almost like an intro to each verse.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that drew me to this album for sure.
Yeah.
The guy who does the unclean vocals, Dave Stevens, he also does the keyboard and the synthesizers.
All these wars with you, learn to make it through. You know our hearts are true. Now don't look to the past, leave the thoughts you had. Those were the things you planned. We won't fade again. We're all broken. We'll make it in the end. I can be your strength to find your way back home. I won't fade away like the ones before. I won't let you down. We'll leave a miles away. I know your heart's been torn. I won't let you down. However long it takes.
It's really interesting to me that Panic at the Disco would be considered emo and this band wouldn't. This is clearly another iteration in the emo.
I agree.
Fade away.
This video's kind of weird though.
Yeah.
Your mind is in echo. Your mind is in echo. Shine brighter. Get out of the shadows. Get out of the shadows. I won't fade away. Like the ones before. I won't let you down. We'll leave a miles away. I know your heart's been torn. I won't let you down. However long it takes. I will never break. Whatever path we take. I won't fade away.
Very cool.
Damn it. Every
What?
time he sang, I started getting tears in my eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. But I can imagine because out of everyone in the band in this video, he's definitely looking like he's having the most fun.
Yeah.
And so that must be hard to see.
I just think this is an amazing band. Even when they scream, I appreciate that I can still understand them. Like for the
Right,
like
yeah.
I can understand
Yeah.
what they're saying, and that's just like so
Yeah.
important because generally when you're screaming, I'm like, well, you lost me because I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
just think they do such a good job of that, and they mix so many things together, and it just
Yeah.
sounded to me like something I had never heard before.
it's that vibe where it's not too emotional of singing.
Right.
Like he's not gonna blow his voice out. He's not gonna cry in the mic. Or, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's still it's passionate. But he also is technically really sound. I think this band. I can see very well why this band's making it big.
Yeah.
And it's hard to make it big right now. I just wish they could do a little bit more with the guitars. But that's just me. They need another guitarist to do a little bit something. Cool. It was a good groove though.
Yeah.
What they had going was great. We came as Romans.